Gee, Virginia, I bet you're the only person in the whole world to fail sex ed. He was in her room, lying on her bed with his head hanging upside down off the side, his fingertips barely touching the floor. Virginia sat on the bed, her arms folded around her knees. I bet I am. On Mars, they don't have sex ed. Virginia laughed. Sure they do. They have sex ed everywhere. Johnny shook his head. Well, maybe you can take it if you want, but they don't have it mandatory. See, on Mars, you don't even have to go to school if you don't want to. You mean there are no schools on Mars? She asked, teasing. Well, yeah, there are schools. There's just no law says you have to go. That's all. Daddy stuck his head in the door. Virginia, I'd like a word with you. She set her feet down on the floor. Okay. Johnny, do you mind? Daddy said, pulling a chair to her bed. Johnny left, dragging his feet. Daddy sat down. Virginia, some things just aren't worth it. She didn't answer, but stared at the embroidered picture of little Bo Peep above her bed. This isn't worth it, he said. Choose your fights where they can count for something. I'm not picking a fight, Daddy. I'm not doing this to make a fuss. You know I'm not like that. I just can't. That's all. He smiled bitterly. Sure you can. You can't imagine all the things you can do if you're desperate enough.